Episode 405. Thank you all for listening to episode 404. Don't call it a comeback. I am Gray Lamarck, who's the co-host.
The Traveling Bear.
The Sitting Dub.
Thanks to Wes Anderson from Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook. Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, first sponsor of Over the Line Podcast. Thank you, Brandon. Visit allwearclothing.com. Mention Over the Line Podcast. He will hook you up with that deal. Thank you to. Oh, by the way, we got new hats coming. I had him get the Nike hats so we can see the difference on the Richardson that I just gave you a couple weeks ago, Bear, and the Nike. And the Nikes were good. I got a Nike A-Dub hat, but I'm going to see how these look out. He's going to do our OTL logo, the black and white, but we're getting the black and red on these hats, so those will be sweet.
Nice.
So thank you, Brandon. I got 5 hats coming. The three of us and Kode are all getting large, extra large, and old Parrot's getting a small, medium. They don't have medium large, and I was like, well, if he's getting a small, medium, hopefully it fits. So good luck, Parrot. So thank you, Brandon. Looking forward to those. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not.
Gray, Indiana, a.k.a. Gary, Indiana.
Nice. Thank you, Sean. Thank you to Sparty Steve, the biggest financial supporter of the show. We appreciate you very much, Sparty Steve. Hope to see you again soon. And last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Yeah, make sure you get yourself to datingtransformation.com. Get that free consultation. We know you need it. And in the meantime, make sure you go get the book, Dating Sucks, But You Don't, on Amazon.com.
Thank you, Connell. All right, so we got to get into Jolf. What happened last week? We had a fun Open Championship, Bear.
We did, yeah. Cam Smith ended up winning his first major. Ended up beating Rory and held off Cam Young, too, towards the end. But, Rory was in prime position and coming into Sunday to make a splash along with Victor Hovland as well. Both were leading down by a couple to Cam Smith, and Cam Smith just got it rolling, and Rory's putter, I wouldn't say was cold, but he missed a lot of putts that he could have made and should have made, and that's the way tournaments go. He probably had easily 3 or 4 putts that just rimmed the edge, and he should have made, which would have got him the win at the tournament. And I know he wanted that one a lot. But Cam Smith winning it, it was awesome. I like to see it. Cam Smith, again, a guy that we talked about last week, is a guy who can make a lot of birdies. And on the back 9, I think he made 5 birdies in a row. Well,
yeah,
for the whole 13, I think he made 5 in a row, which ended up getting him the win, and made a couple ballsy shots coming down the stretch. That putt on 17 behind the bunker to get up and down from there while putting is just insane. 100%. He deserved to win that tournament, and it was good to see. I like Cam Smith, and it was good to see that I picked him. So the one major that we didn't bet on this year is the one that I picked correctly. So
oh no, we should have put money down.
Should have known. Missed. I think. Okay, no, I did get Justin Thomas in the U.S. Open, and you were closer with Morikawa. We got $10 back for your Morikawa pick, but we both lost on the Masters because we had Brooks who missed the cut. At the PGA, you had Rahm who finished 48th. I had DJ who didn't make the cut, so we didn't get anything there. U.S. Open, we bet on our guys again. We bet 20, we got 10 back because Thomas couldn't finish in the top 10. And the tournament we don't bet on, I get a 1. So. And I think Cam Smith was some places he was 25-1, other places he was 28-1.
Oh, that's so sickening.
Would have got a couple $100 there because we would have dropped 10 like we normally do. So yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I went back-to-back dubs though. Didn't win all year, and I go back-to-back dubs overseas. Now we're back in the States, so I'm sure I'll miss a couple cuts in a row.
Yeah, now you gained in your 2 wins, you gained 23 spots.
Hey, got to gain, man.
So we got a few tournaments left, and I got to just see the updated here. I'm at, that looks like a 7:30. And you are next, obviously. You are at 9:55. So I'm 2:25 ahead. Still possible to win. Still very possible to win. I've picked my guys for the rest of the year. I may switch them out. I'll show those anyway, but for the whole year. And I'm going Sung J M this week. He plays well here. He's a guy I need to use. Next week, we'll get into the guy I took who just he plays pretty well. I'm going with a couple Cams. I already used Cam Smith, so can't use him. The one I feel most confident about, two of them actually, Webb Simpson at Wyndham, because the guy, I think he's been there 12 times. In 9 of them, he's finished 11th or better. And he named his child Wyndham because he loves that tournament. So
is he in the top 125? Might want to look that up.
Because that's at that point, right?
Yeah. You might have to change. I don't think Harris English is going to be in there either, but you can play him if you want. I have zero problem with that. I actually know for a fact Harris English won't be in there at the St. Jude. I don't think he's been hurt most of the year, so I don't think he'll have enough points.
I think he's back. He was up there. He was higher than I thought.
He may. I just don't know if he will. Well, and he may, because the guys that went to the LIV maybe have pushed them up as well.
Let me see.
As you look that up, we'll just go over. So I had Cam Smith, got the dub. Dub had Rory, ended up finishing third. Cam Young was second. Gray went with Shane Lowry, got a 21. Parrott had Justin Thomas, who had a disappointing 53, a favorite for the week. And Kode didn't pick, so he got Jamie Rutherford, who is technically he didn't miss the cut. He was just dead last, and no one would ever pick that dude anyways. So, as you said, you took Sung Jae this week. I have Thigala with a question mark. And the reason why I have him with the question mark is because he's played this tournament 2 out of the 3 years it's been there. And I looked it up and he missed the cut both of those times. Though he's playing well, I think I'm going to switch. I don't think I've taken Adam Hadwin. So I'm going to go with Adam Hadwin this week, who has played here 2 out of the 3 times. And he's been top 10 both of those weeks. So he should miss the cut for me.
Webb Simpson is 115th. So right now he's in.
He better show up one of these 2 tournaments.
Yeah, that's my concern. I can't remember if maybe I didn't look up Harris yet, but there was going to be Harris or there was somebody else. I just put in Harris for now so I didn't forget. Yeah, right now he probably won't make it. He's 191st, so I have to keep an eye on that. I got to go back up because I was looking at this earlier. There was somebody else. Harris
definitely won't, because you have to be top 100.
Yeah.
100 to be in that one.
I don't know if it was Corey Connors or Russell Henley. It had to have been one of them. Corey Connors I already used. I'm going to have to look at that, look back in. I'll get back to that later. I'll go back to blank for that one until we get there. Cam Young, I know, will be there. So it should be okay. Dub.
Well, Cam Young might be there.
Yeah, he should be at the BMW. Taking a risk, but we'll see. Who the hell? I already took all these other guys. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I took him way earlier. Scotty, Cam, Sam, Xander, I'm saving for the end.
Yeah, you've pretty much used most of your top guys. I still have a few to run here. That was kind of my strategy. I just got further behind than I wanted to. So I think I know who I'm going to take next week for the Rocket Mortgage, because he just signed up for it. And then I still have 3 guys in the top 13 that I can use. So
maybe it's Kevin Kisner. I'm going to just put him here for now. Because when does that start? At the Wyndham?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Webb Simpson should be there. We'll see. We'll see if he makes it there. Scotty Scheffler's running away, though, at this point. But all it takes is, I mean, you're just ahead at the Tour Championship. You start 10 under. So anybody can come back from, well, I don't want to say anybody. Several people could come back from that. We'll see. Got time to go. Dub, who you taking?
I am going to go with Maverick McNeely.
Mavy. With your 3 and Cody's 83, you overtook him for 3rd. Good for you.
There we go.
And Parrot I'll get Parrot's pick later. Happy birthday, Parrot, by the way.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Yep.
Well, happy birthday to the parrot.
Happy birthday, Parrate.
Happy birthday, Los Pareto.
So what do you think, since we're speaking about golf, Henrik Stenson going to Live Golf, no longer the captain of the Ryder Cup.
And Charles Howell III as well.
He's going too?
Yep, also is going. Yeah, it's like you said, they're going to get more. It'll definitely be interesting after the Tour Championship there. So August 29th could be like Black Monday for the Tour. Cam Smith was rumored. Hideki Matsuyama is rumored. So I think once these guys are done with the season, you're going to see a lot more guys jump ship.
That's good. More opportunity for Tiger to win some more majors.
So we'll see about that. He didn't look so hot.
No.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who does and who goes. So I guess we'll see as we get there. But I can't imagine that you'll see guys jump if they're out of the FedEx Cup. Once they're out of the FedEx Cup, then you'll probably see a couple more go. But those guys in the top 30, like Cam Smith will be and Hideki Matsuyama will be, they'll wait till after because obviously they can get that FedEx Cup money and then go and get that live money. So
we'll see. Should be interesting. See how many guys go and defect.
Yeah,
it's good.
For the money, I'm sure there'll be some. It'll be a good amount.
But do you think they're going to they can't really expand, right? Because they've got, how many do they play in a tournament? 48?
Well, I mean, they can't expand. They'll just play more. They'll just play more. How do you want to put it? They'll just play. I mean, they might play cuts of scrambles. I mean, you can really get to 144, cut it in half, you get your 72. So you can have that many players. Hell, they could have 288 and you can have any teams of 4. So yeah, you never know.
Oh my God. Are you watching AEW?
Yeah, he's got the barbed wire mic. Yeah.
So Jesus. Anyway. So yeah, it'll be like you said. I mean, they could go the 4. I could see that where there's 72, 4 guys on a hole, keep that shotgun. They probably will next year. Not this year, but next year, because this year is 48. But they need to get more people. That's what they're trying to do. That's their whole goal.
Yeah. And they will.
Yep.
They will for sure.
Definitely. And then you'll have
wrestling. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Then you'll have 18 teams instead of 12, which would be fine. All right. Over to NASCAR.
With all that money, what they need to focus on, during the off season, they're going to have an off season, right? When's their last tournament?
I think it's November in Doral or Miami Doral.
Yeah, and then we pick back up in January.
How about they work on a TV contract?
Well, they just got David Faraday. That's the other one. Not a golfer, but an announcer.
Yeah.
Oh, David Faraday went?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Faraday is leaving NBC to go do LIV. So that'll be interesting to see if that means they're getting a TV deal somewhere. That would be, where the TV deal would go? It's going to go right here to TBS and TNT. It just has Ted Turner written all over it.
Yep.
So if I have to guess on where it's going to get TV coverage, that would be my guess, TNT or TBS.
I could see, because who's the main ones now? CBS and Golf Channel?
NBC and ESPN. So NBC and Golf Channel are together. I think CBS and ESPN usually do, but ESPN Plus has.
So it's like Fox. Fox would be one to go into it.
Yeah, they did such shitty coverage though on they did such shitty coverage on the US Open a couple years ago that everyone ripped them and they really haven't done anything since.
Well, here's a perfect opportunity to come back.
Well, TNT always used to do the Open, and that obviously changed over to NBC this year. So like you said, TNT does golf. They've done golf. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if they picked it up. I mean, it's not like you need 8 to 12 hours like some of these networks do. You only need, 4 to 5 hours of coverage each day, since they're doing the shotgun start.
Again, not to cut you off, but when he just popped up and he's wearing that mask, it reminds me of the movie Three Ninjas.
I just turned it up a little bit because I wanted to hear it.
With Tum Tum and Colt, and I can't think of the other kid's name.
Colt, Tom, and Rocky.
Rocky, there we go.
Now he's the pain maker.
Yep.
He just reinvents himself every time.
And then just fat Eddie Kingston.
I don't care what Kode says. Jericho still rocks.
I don't mind Jericho. Shocking Eddie Kingston's wearing a shirt because he's so fat.
Well, that and they don't want to with the barbed wire.
Well, you're in a barbed wire death match.
Jericho's going to keep his shirt on.
And his arms are all taped. Yeah, but at least his arms aren't taped up like Eddie Kingston.
We don't know if they are yet or not. Or are they?
You're behind. Watch. Look at how he comes in and just starts beating the shit out of Jericho.
Yeah, he just took off his mask on mine, so I'm behind.
Yeah, he just took off his mask on mine too.
Oh, yeah. I have I'm on obviously hotel TV cable, so
you're way ahead because we're streaming.
A smirk on his face.
Jericho's already bleeding, by the way.
I'm not even there yet.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. You'll see.
He's just walking up to the ring right now.
He just got into the ring. And he just grabs Mike and hits Jericho.
Oh, they're in. All right. Eddie finally took his shirt off at least. So
he's just gouging him to get blood.
Yeah.
No, he just pulled the blade though. He just pulled the blade out. Now he's cutting.
Right. He didn't even do it. It was Jericho and they cut away to Kingston. So
yeah, but they showed him. They went down to him, and Jericho, you can see him pull the blade out from his glove and just put his head down and cut.
Wait till they get to the bell. The bell is covered in barbed wire. That's funny.
Huh. Well, anyway, we got distracted here. All right, so we had New Hampshire last week, and
it was a good race. Truex blew it again like normal. Dominates a race and still ends up somehow losing. But yeah, Christopher Bellman ran away from Chase at the end and got his first dub of the year. So now we have, what was it, Dub? 12 or 13 different winners?
We have 14
different winners.
14.
Yep.
14 different winners now. And still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
races to go.
And there's a good chance, like I think we were talking about last week, a very good chance that they could get there. I don't know if you're going to have many repeat winners. Pocono, anything can happen.
Daytona, anything could definitely happen.
Daytona, anything can happen. Michigan, usually you have faster guys, but in these new cars, who knows? It's all different with these new cars. And obviously the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard, the road course, that's going to be that could be anybody. You can definitely get anyone in there to get that win. There's still some good road course racers out there.
I'm not going to be surprised if we have 17 different winners, but only 16 can qualify for the playoffs because one will be outside the top 30. Like your Corey LaJoy or AJ Allmendinger, who might win a road course, and Dinger might win a road course but won't qualify because all his points go to the Xfinity, and LaJoy will win, but he'll be 32nd in points.
Yeah, so it won't matter.
He'll win Daytona. That's because I think he's going to be my pick. I think he is my pick. Let me just look and see. Let me just make this one. Corey LaJoy got me for Daytona. So that'll be there for later.
Yeah, so again, race was pretty good. Truex should have won it. Bell had a good car. Chase had a good car too. Just couldn't catch him at the end. We did not have a good week. Parrott had the best finish with Kyle Larson at 14th. I was second best with old Cold Custard with 27th. Gray had Amarola, who I think messed up his engine or shift box, his shifter, or something like that. So he finished 31st.
Bastard.
Bowman wrecked early for Dub. It was the 35th, and Kode didn't pick. So he got old BJ McLeod.
So just a rough week for all of us. But this week, it's Eminem's Fan Appreciation at Pocono.
This would have been the week to go to. You know how many free M&Ms they're probably giving out?
Oh, dude, it'd been great. And I'm still in the lead thanks to your Cole Custer finishing 27th. I thought I was screwed. I didn't even know who you had. I just thought I was fucked.
I totally forgot who you had. I didn't even know. Honestly, I thought you had Byron for whatever reason. I couldn't remember. So I was like, damn, like he's going to get me again. But nope. It's another one. I'm catching back up 4 points at a time.
Yep. You're 26 behind. And this week, I'm bringing out one of the big guns who hasn't really done much yet this year. I'm bringing out Alex the Showman Bowman. Hopefully he shows up this week.
Oh, okay. He has been rough lately.
Yeah, but this is a good track for him, so I'm hoping.
Honestly, I think that Ryan Blaney's going to win this week. I can't pick him, but that's my choice this week. I really do think he's going to win. But I'm going to go with a dude who finished third in New Hampshire. He finished, I want to say eighth in Atlanta, something like that. Just a coincidence. Ever since they switched his pit crew over, Bubba's racing well. And oh, by the way, Bubba has only done well in New Hampshire the last few times. So, what are you doing?
Who? Oh, I'm sorry. You can keep talking. I got to give.
Let's say.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just taking care of some things real quick. Let me move that over to my other screen.
And get you back to
NASCAR.
I was like, what the hell are you doing? No, I was just saying. So, yeah, Bubba, man, has been racing well lately with his new pit crew. And his last couple times at Pocono, he's been getting better and better. More consistent. It was between him and Chris Buescher this week, and I knew Buescher's won there on a range-shortened race, but he has not had as good of finishes as Bubba has had there the last few times they've raced. So I'm kind of going out on a limb here and taking a hot driver who's been racing well, and I think Bubba could definitely win this week. I thought about him for Michigan or Daytona, but I like him this week at Pocono, so we'll see if Bubba can do something for me.
Yeah, he had that third place finish, and you mentioned his crew. Switch his crew 1 week and he's all of a sudden good,
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 weeks, ever since he changed over, man, his crew has not been getting him in trouble, and that's a big part of it. Bubba has been racing clean, but, he's had some issues with pit crew, and now he gets a good crew, and look what happens. He starts getting good finishes. So we'll see if he can keep it up, because he could be, again, he's another guy right there who could get in.
Yeah, we'll see. And, I think I'm using him later. But, we're going to see. We still got some time left. We got several races. What did you say? 6 plus 10, 16 races to go, 20 down, 16 to go. We're just barely halfway into this thing.
Oh, yeah, there's still plenty of time left in our season.
So in the last 4 races at Pocono, well, first, Dub, give me your pick this week.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the former winner here. I took him before, but he was not able to race for believe it was Sonoma. I want to go with Chris Buescher.
Yeah, he raced well in New Hampshire as well.
Yeah,
but
he did.
Those RFK cars, man, I don't know.
Yeah, they're not good.
Yeah,
I think I'm running out of guys here. I think I still need to use Spinhouse. I still need to use.
Yeah, it's like you said. It's the Robert F. Kennedy cars. That's why they're just dead on arrival. But it happens.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens. Bubba Wallace, like you said, he's 4 races. He's got a top 10 here. And we got the Mass Marauder here.
How the hell am I supposed to do a proper run-in? Y'all don't even give me the meeting invitation.
You have the goddamn invite.
God damn. Got me feeling like Brett in 97.
Brett in 97. Well, you didn't make a golf pick last week. You gonna make one this week?
I'm going to try to. I had to send it later.
Same with NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm walking the floor as I do this.
We can hear. We can hear that you're
watching this match.
You're missing the match, man. You're missing your boy Eddie Kingston versus your other boy Chris Jericho in a barbed wire everywhere death match.
Now I will sit here and watch Take Conti come out.
I don't know who this chick is, but
Taikati.
no, it comes out after. You're behind.
Oh.
You got behind.
Yeah, no, I'm think my run-in is gonna be more like Sean in '97. You know, I lost my smile, but eventually, every now and then I find it and come back in a suit.
Oh, I thought you meant in a broom closet with Sonny.
No, I don't have any broom closets here. I just got storage racks and totes.
Well, that works too. I would make it work. Just make sure the click's out front, watching the door.
I had to fast forward.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to fast forward.
I got
Anna J.
docks. Yeah, I got loading docks and empty trailers. So usually I'll just, have the click look out outside that empty trailer
So
and tell them listen for the echo.
right. So what did you think, Bear, and I guess Kode too? I'm interested in Cody's after this. Well, everybody really. The new race next year in Chicago, the Chicago Street Race, July 1st and 2nd.
It should be interesting. I mean, I like that they're doing something different. They have to.
It's NASCAR?
Yeah, they're racing in the streets of Chicago.
What part of Chicago they gonna try this at?
Well, definitely not the South Side.
I was saying, I know it ain't the South Side, and it's only certain parts of the North Side that they can do this on and pull it off on.
It's South Lakeshore Drive, so I do know that.
It's
So
South
they
Lake
just
Shore.
so they just gonna race along the pier, I guess. Then
I hope they
Well,
go
just
right
race
into the
on-
water.
right, yeah, we'll race along the lake and end at the airport.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
get the fuck right out of there.
right. I don't know
That
though.
was-
Oh,
I was gonna say they say Chicago, but the race will probably end up in Rockford or something.
Did they give a I didn't look to see, did they have like a map or they just say Chicago?
I didn't look to see if they have a map, but Parrott's taking the winner last week, this week, by the way, in Christopher Bell.
they have a map out there. That's why I brought up South Lakeshore Drive. It's, I want to say it's almost right by the glass mirror, whatever mural, Millennium Park or whatever.
Oh God.
No, yeah, that one to the left, or yeah, use that one, whatever.
Here you go. Here's where it'll be: 2 miles, 12 turns.
There you go.
So they're going to go around Hutchinson Field, the Buckingham Fountain. They're going to go right by that.
Yeah.
That's going to be wild.
That's probably about the safest area in all of Chicago.
So I believe right where the finish line is, I believe that's Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're just going to, they turn left, what? Twice? That's it? Not bad. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
That'll be
Okay.
interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, Lakeshore Drive will be turn 2, 3, and 4. So
That'll be slick though. It'll be a good little course.
this match is so messed up. Oh my gosh.
I told our boy Parrot, I said, hey, you already picked Matsuyama. Pick somebody else. So he says Chastain, Suarez, Byron. I'm like, golf, homie, golf. So he might be drinking. It's his birthday. So
It is his birthday, so
yeah, happy
Right.
birthday to the Parrot. Well, here,
Just
while
a-
Cody's here, we can try to get trivia real quick. How long you got, Cody?
I got about 35 minutes. They're on lunch now, and then 5 minutes later, they're gonna be calling for parts.
Oh,
and
nice.
then, yeah, so then I had to make a walk up to where they're calling for parts, pull out the last whole case that's on the rack, and tell them don't ever call until you down the last case.
Was Guevara not in Jericho's Appreciation Society anymore? Now he's back.
oh Jesus.
This is
I
the
think he was
Booker of the
hurt or
Year we're
something.
talking about. Yeah. But it's Booker of the Year, man.
And then they kill the finish, and oh jeez.
My gosh, they fucked it up.
Yeah, they did big time. Guevara. Yeah, that was bad.
What just happened?
Now wait for it. It's not
Oh, now I really got to try to look this
He
up.
missed the
Oh,
elbow.
man.
Now they're outside. Oh, here we go. Now this is what you're saying they missed? Oh,
Yeah.
he threw him right into the barbed wire, though.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. I mean, it did hurt. It didn't look like it hurt. It did hurt. But
I
yeah,
mean,
they
he
screwed up the
ripped-
spot, though.
He ripped his pants.
Oh no, I'm saying into that barbed wire spider web is not great. But
Yeah,
I'm
but they missed the spot.
the Guevara Jericho. Yeah, that was bad. That was terrible.
And your boy Parrot took the guy you were going to take this week in golf.
Heath Thigala.
Yep. So that's who he's taking. Waiting for Jeremy on trivia. While we wait for Jeremy on trivia, I did not watch the Home Run Derby or the All-Star game. I just know the AL won again for the 9th year in a row. No surprise there, right? I know Stanton hit a bomb.
Did you see that the slow-mo of that where the ball like actually encaps around the bat?
Did it really?
Oh yeah, it was sick. Yep. Stanton hit a bomb. Ramirez 2 hits. And Clase closed it out. So typical Cleveland holding together the whole All-Star game, and that's what they do all year.
Yep, pretty
Well,
much.
Anything else, baby?
But I did love the stat they had about the Home Run Derby participants, because who ended up winning that? J-Rod? Or no, Soto won that, didn't he?
Yeah, it was Soto. Yeah.
So here was funny. So because Albert Pujols was in it, he hit his first MLB home run when the other participants in there were this age. Jose Ramirez, 8 years, 201 days. Schwarber, 8 years, 32 days. Corey Seager, 6 years, 344 days. Pete Alonso, 6 years, 120 days. Acuna Jr., 3 years, 109 days. Juan Soto, 2 years, 163 days. And Julio Rodriguez, 98 days old. When Pujols hit his first home run.
Yeah, Julio Rodriguez, man, he put on a show.
Yeah.
That was impressive. In the first round, he was that was insane.
Well, J-Rod, I saw a fun fact about Ben Wallace. I thought this was pretty neat. Old Detroit basketball. Ben Wallace, only player in NBA history with more blocks than fouls and more steals than turnovers.
Yep,
Found
I
that
saw
pretty
too.
interesting. Pretty good stat.
Yep.
Dwayne, I never realized he kept wearing that number 54 when he's out with the XFL, and now I understand why. Because he says like he was the 54th, guy. He got cut, and so he said he put out a nice thing on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all that. Some of you are going to make it to the XFL, and after that, some of you go to the NFL, and I'll be your number one fan cheering you on to make it big. But some of you are going to become player 54 like me. You're good, but not good enough. How do you respond to pressure, the opportunity in this moment, and the effort you give today will define you for the rest of your life? You bring the dream, we bring the opportunity. Get after it. The dude is just like, a good human.
I'm pretty sure that he wore 54 because that was the number John Cena wore with his chain gang jersey.
That might be it.
So did he purposely have somebody recording this to put on Instagram too? Like,
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Wrote that and mailed that and emailed that to everybody. Got put on Instagram.
He might have.
Thanks, Dwayne. We know you're a good guy. You have to take your time out to show it. I'm so good. This is what I do. Watch what I do.
Yeah,
It's like
but he still does.
Mina a house. Mina could have bought her own damn house. Could have bought that damn house and not put it on
that
Instagram.
shit was so funny. Kevin Hart called him out on it.
Hey,
Finally, $1 billion later, you buy your mama a house.
Yeah, exactly. Fake. Get out of here. It's like the Dwayne is the type of dude to take the homeless dude to McDonald's and put it on Facebook.
Probably.
And say he took the homeless dude, hit the McDonald's.
All right. Real quick, Bear, updated standings.
Updated standings for trivia. We have Gray with 89, Kode with 46, myself with 54, Dub with 70, Para with 8, Brandon with 0, Shiv with 0, Peapod with 4.
All right. The question, we'll all put ours in, and Kode, you'll just have to say your answer when we say we're ready to go. Since you can't really type in since you called in.
I'll try to type in.
Won't work.
You can use chat.
Did he call in or no? You actually did video in. So the Yankees are unfortunately having a great season, despite refusing to pay Aaron Judge and have the best record in baseball since the introduction of the wild card in '95. What percent of teams that finished with the best record at the end of the season went on to win the World Series? Closest gets 3 points. What percentage of teams? Got to do some quick math here.
95 to 25 would be 30. So it's 26 years, technically, right?
Yep.
Because they haven't obviously done it yet this year. So.
All right.
It's just a total guess.
I got mine in.
Actually, no, hold on.
Holding.
All right, I got mine.
Got yours. Kode, were you able to type?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, Bear, you and I have the same.
You do not. You have 19.2.
Well, we'll see what he says, but I have the same 3. And you
So
ended at 6-9.
That's what it is.
20 and 40%.
Do 5 divided by 26. That's what you get. You did the same thing as me.
Mm-hmm. I did.
So I look at the whole number. It literally did end 6-9. It's fate.
You're right. We'll see what he says here. 26.
Oh,
Kode, Kode gets it.
7 of them.
7 and 27. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Cody's the winner.
I would not guess that many.
For wrestling and worth 2 points, which celebrity did Kevin Owens powerbomb off the stage in 2015 during an episode of Monday Night Raw?
Oh,
I think I got it. I
feel
got
like
it. I'm ready to go.
I remember this, but I can't remember it.
I just saw the highlight.
I only remember it because I said who then and I said who now.
Right.
I think I remember now who it is. I think I got it.
I'm ready when y'all are.
I'm ready.
You ready, Kode?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready, Dub?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. MGK, John Stewart.
I did remember correctly. That's what I thought.
Yeah, they just showed it, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I remember it because I kept thinking Federline, but I knew it was another fucking skinny punk ass bitch.
Yeah, so MGK is not really worth remembering anyway.
No.
He's the reason why my nephew don't like me right about now. He went and got like give me a second.
While we give him a second.
Cody, you're wanted on line 5.
Cody, you got a copy?
Cody, line 5.
So something I saw I thought was pretty interesting. NFL division realignment based on geographic proximity. Thought would be fun. So the AFC.
I feel like you and me are like looking at the same thing every single day because the last 5 things that you said.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, the same thing comes up, so I screenshot it because I find it interesting for the show.
Yeah.
The realignment. So AFC East would be Buffalo, the Giants, the Jets, and the Patriots. The AFC Central would be the Bengals, the Browns, the Colts, the Titans. The AFC South would be the Bucks, the Dolphins, the Jags, and the Panthers. The AFC West would be the Broncos, Cardinals, Chiefs, Raiders. NFC, your East would be the Redskins, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Steelers. NFC Central would be the Bears, Lions, Packers, and Vikings, which is essentially what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
The South would be the Cowboys, the Falcons, the Saints, the Texans, and the West would be the Rams, Niners, Chargers, Sea Chickens.
I think all of which are great divisions.
Yeah, those would be fantastic.
I don't think there's anything there where you're like, that division's too hard or it's not hard enough. Like, I think those are all still fair divisions.
And they're all proximity. It's perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't care about that, though.
No, they don't. Money grab, money grab, money grab. We did talk about how we texted a little bit. Sorry, go ahead, Dub.
I was going to say, just like college.
Yep. We did talk about Ric Flair's last matches next week. Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett are fighting Ric Flair and Andrade in Ric Flair's last match in Nashville the night after, as you reminded me, Dub, not WrestleMania, SummerSlam. So it should be pretty interesting, which is next week.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering what they were going to do with that. I mean, I guess that fits. Andrade being the son-in-law, but Jeff Jarrett was kind of a wild card. I never really would have expected that. And like I said, I know him and I know Flair and Jay kind of got on bad terms because apparently Jay wanted to be in the show, and Ric Flair told him, "Hey, guess what? You're not in the show. Deal with it." So.
Well, I think that was all a work because Jeff Jarrett and Jay attacked him
get. Well, I didn't see that. So then,
in a 23-minute video.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Jeff Jarrett thing isn't random. I think it's because he's with Conrad. That's why. This is all Conrad putting on this. You do realize that, right? It's his promotion or whatever he's doing. So it's not just that. If you look at that card, it's actually a half decent card. There's like 12 fights on it. Or maybe it's 9. It's 9 or 12. I can't remember. But yeah, they have it's not a bad card. I don't know exactly.
Because it's StarCast 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where if it's just going to be on their ad-free shows or whatever, but.
Oh, you can order the pay-per-view, but you'll be able to see it. So you got Kerry and Ricky Morton versus Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson. The Wolves versus, which is Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards versus Motor City Machine Guns. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. Ray Phoenix, Taurus against Laredo Kid and Bandito. Josh Alexander, the Impact World Champion, against Jacob Fatu. Rachel Ellering, Deanna Perusa, and then Jordan Grace, Knockouts Women. Killer Cross, which used to be Karrion Cross, and Scarlett Bordeaux against Harry Smith. Clark Connors and Ren Narita. The Von Erichs, Marshall and Ross against the Briscoes. Jeez.
That'll be good.
It's a stacked card. You weren't lying.
Yeah, this is good, man.
And you can win the robe.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what he's going to do, if he's gonna do the same things that he's been doing his whole career. Like
No.
I said, the whole corner thing. I doubt he does
That's
that.
why-
I don't see him.
That's why it's a tag team match. So Andrade can do most of the work, and Jarrett's still in good shape, so Jarrett can work, and I'm sure Lethal is too. I haven't seen him in a while, but I'm assuming he's in good shape.
I wish I had time, to go down there. I'll be in Cleveland though. So a platinum bracelet you can get. It's $250. You can do 10 live shows, best seating for all of them. One of them is the Ric Flair roast. The Golden Circle, you do that. Early access to do VIP experiences, meet and greets, first opportunity to purchase official after party bracelets, plus admission all weekend long to the collector's corner. Can you meet dozens of superstars? So pretty wild.
Yeah, Conrad, he put on a whole bunch of good shows, man.
Yeah, I didn't know this was him solely putting this on. This is pretty good.
Yeah, Starcast, that's all Conrad.
Oh yeah, he gonna do a bunch.
To be the man, you got to roast the man. So it'll be on Fight, Triller, Foley's Pot will be there. One Last Ride for the Horsemen. Click This, which is Kevin Nash. 30 Years Later with Bret the Hitman Hart. The Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, which is a lot of guys. Your Hornswoggle will be on there, and then old Zack Ryder. What's Next with Johnny Gargano. That's all going on that time too.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of good stuff going on.
29th to the 31st. Shit, that would have been something fun to do. Go to SummerSlam, hit up all these things. That'd have been a good weekend.
Yeah, down in Nashville wouldn't been bad at all.
Yeah, Nashville's fun too. So it would have been all right. But it should be interesting to see how it all plays out for old Ric Flair. You think he wins?
Oh yeah, I think he gets the pin. I think he gets the submit.
Old figure 4 on Jay Lethal.
Yep.
Or Jarrett.
Yeah. And we were gonna do, we forgot, I can't remember if we did, I don't think we did it last week. We're doing this whole NHL thing about, interesting facts and best players for NHL teams. So technically, if we want to continue that this week, we're on the Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't look up anything for them. Kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, we forgot about it last week.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll have to put something together. We'll wait till next. Give me some more time to actually get something together on it.
All right. Sounds good to me. Then we'll wrap this one up. Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, Crandall's Quality Landscaping, Connell Barrett, DatingTransformation.com, and of course, Sparty, Steve. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Peace out from near South Bend, where shitty Notre Dame plays. 0-1 to start the year, 2022.
Must be smelling the dirty air from Gary, Indiana. Must be getting to your head.